Go. Did I do it right? No. Facebook, I'm coming. Hold on. Okay. Last part. Y'all had me go get something to drink. I had to go get a Coke to get me some energy. Y'all taking my breath away. I done had water all day. Let's break it down. Last one. And I'm getting off. Y'all not holding me hostage today. We about to go into 2 hours. I'm gonna let y'all log in. Facebook coming a little slow. They have like a delay over there. Let's go. You're on fire today. Yes. Let's get it. I just love the story of Samson because everybody just only highlights Samson and Delilah. But Samson was really about that life. Like, Samson is funny. Samson is hilarious. So this is how I read the Bible. Yeah. So y'all just joining in on my creative doggone mind because, honey, I be reading the Bible rolling. You made it for part 3. We're in here. Oh, man, I will watch the replay. Okay. I'm going to download it later. I'm going to download it a little later. We back. You said I needed all this today. Okay, good thing I slept well last night. Yeah. You made it so interesting. Thank you. I try my best. Let's see. I love it. Thank you for doing another live. You're welcome. Okay, ready? Facebook, y'all jumping in? How do I connect on Facebook? I like to watch. Facebook just put my name in. All my stuff isn't private. Nothing is private. None of my accounts are private. None. I mean, there's hundreds of fake accounts out there. I would really say thousands, but none of my stuff is private. My Facebook and Instagram both have the check by it. So, yeah. TikTok don't want to verify me. They make me mad. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all ready? Round 3. We read 14. We read Judges 14, 15, and now we're about to do 16. Now, this story is what Samson is known for. It's 31 verses. This is what he's known for. This is what everybody knows him for. I'm going to twist it around like I do best and give it to you all. But, so this is after he done jawbone, Donkey Kong people in the head. The Philistines left him alone for about 20 years. About 20 years, he was judging, and he was minding his business. He was staying out the way. That whooping that he gave them was enough for 20 years. That whooping he gave them was enough for them to go on, sit on down, reconsider y'all actions, leave Israel alone, go on about your business. Because remember, he was going to deliver Israel. That was his sole purpose of being born. When we go back to 13, it talks about how he was going to deliver Israel. So he delivered them from Palestine when Palestine came up. Run up, got done up. You know that song. I don't know if y'all are from the hood, but run up, get done up. Hey, run up, get done up. Yeah, they ran up, they got done up, they dipped. 20 years has passed, and now we're in chapter 16. And we're about to see it was peace in the land. He ain't want no smoke. They ain't want no smoke. 20 years passed, and let's talk about it. Now, Samson went to Gaza and saw a harlot there and went into her. When the Gazanites were told, Samson has come here, they surrounded the place and lay in wait for him at the gate at night at the gate of the city. We already starting off rough. Samson saw a harlot or a prostitute, or in 2025, a 304. He saw that, and he was like, boom, gave her a little squaze money. They had their little dealings. He in there chilling, taking her through there. The Gazanites decide it's our time to shine. Now look at me at this opportunity. It's standing right in front of me. They wait at night, and they sit at the gate, and they waiting on Samson. Why do they want to try this man? Only the Lord knows. Let's get into it. They waited at the gate of the city. They were quiet all night, saying, in the morning, when it's daylight, we will kill him. And Samson lay low till midnight. Then he arose at midnight, took hold of the doors of the gate of the city, and the two gateposts, pulled them up, bar and all, and put them on his shoulders, and carried them to the top of the hill of the faces of Hebron. He said, man, listen, I done chilled, I done laid with my little I done gave her little money, took her through there. I'm leaving out of this city. And ain't none of y'all gonna stop me. And I didn't come to fight. So he says, matter of fact, he picked the gate up and put them on his shoulders. He picked the gates up that they were hiding behind. Exposed the enemies. Exposed the enemies. Took the gate. Now y'all ain't got no defense if somebody was to come running in y'all little kingdom. And walked off with the gates. Like it was nothing. Just put them over his shoulders like he Paul Bunyan. Just, man, play with somebody else. Play with somebody else. I ain't come here for all that. I ain't even on that type of time. I ain't come here to fight nobody. I came here to lay. That man, I don't know why they keep playing with him. I really don't know. But he carried their gates all the way up to the top of the hill. And gone ahead and left it right there. Afterwards, it happened that he loved a woman in a valley of Sharuk, whose name was Delilah. Now we're going to talk about Delilah. So after he had a couple harlot time, he out there taking people up and through there. His big behind, I don't know, boy. Take a real woman for that. But he taking his women up and through there. These people trying to scout him. He done took their doors down. He was like, okay, I'm ready for love now. So he fell in love with this woman named Delilah. And the lords of Philistine came up to her and said to her, entice him and find out where his great strength lies, and by what means we may overpower him, that we may bind him to afflict him. And every one of us will give you 1,100 pieces of silver. So 1,100 pieces of silver. Keep that in mind. 1,100. So why does the enemy always come to his wives? Maybe because women is his weak spot. He loves women. Baby, he'll burn a whole city down with 3,300 foxes for some women. Baby, he don't play by his women. So he done fell in love with Delilah. She's a Philistine. And now the other Philistines are like, hey, I need you to find out what his strength is. Lay with him and figure it out. Be careful who you invite into your bedroom. They might see you as strong, and they want to know where your strength comes from. Has anybody ever had their peace taken from them? You just happy, you just smiling, and all of a sudden you get with somebody, and it's like your soul gets snatched out of you. We don't even know who you are. You don't even know who you are. Your edges falling out, your booty sinking in. I'm talking about your piece leaving, your beard ain't growing, your dreads popping off, you're going bald in the middle of your head. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. They came to suck the strength out of you. They came to suck the happiness out of you. They came to suck the peace out of you. They came as a weapon. And you don't know because you laying with them. You like, nah, it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been. But when you lead them, you dancing at the beat of your own drum. Y'all see me on here, baby. I got my life back. Baby, I'm over here doing cartwheels in my living room. Doggone. Because they will suck the strength out of you. They'll get in there. They'll find your weakness. You don't think they're the enemy. So you telling them, yeah, God told me not to do X, Y, and Z. And all of a sudden, now you getting attacked over here and here and there because you done told the enemy where to attack you at. When we start the dating season off, we tell them everything that the ex did. Now we gave them all the weapons that they need to come in and do everything they did to us and some more. I'm talking about they the weapons. He had his wives be the weapons and he didn't even know it. He didn't even know it. Somebody said 1,100 won't even pay rent. I'm trying to tell you. Be careful who we're intertwined with. whether it's friends, family, or lovers. Because some people come in to steal, to get your secrets, to suck your peace, to suck your energy, to drain you, and then to offer you up to the highest bidder. And you see that the highest bidder was 1,100 pieces of silver. That's it. That's it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. 16:6 Judges. So Delilah said to Samson, please tell me where your strength lies and what makes you so bound to afflict you. If my husband was to come to me and say, please, baby, tell me what makes you so strong. What is it taking to break you down? I'd be like, you the devil? You the devil? You okay? What's my strength? But oftentimes it isn't disguised as that. Sometimes it's just a casual conversation. We're just reading this in this way, but it could have been while they were intimate together. She might be like, oh, you so strong, tell me where it lays. You know, coasting her husband, because a wife knows her husband and her husband knows his wife. You never know how it was said. I'm just going to read it this way. Or whatever, right? So it says, and Samson said to her, if you bind me with 7 fresh bowstrings, not yet dried, then I will become weak and be like any other man. So Samson is a very wise man. Do you think that's his weakness? Do you think that that's what's going to happen? If you bind him with 7 fresh bowstrings that's not dried yet, then he's going to be weak. Do you think that that's one of his weaknesses? Do you think that's it? If somebody is asking you your weakness, are you going to tell them? Let's see. So the lords of Philistines brought up to her 7 fresh bowstrings, not yet dried, and she bound him with them. Now the men were lying in wait, staying with her in the room. And she said to him, the Philistines are upon you, Samson. And he broke the 7 bowstrings as a strand of yarn breaks when it touches fire. So the secret of his strength was not known. First of all, sometimes you can be too smart for your own good. Samson, you get on my nerve, bro. You and these women. This woman asked you. Then you let her, Samson. Then you let her tie your behind up like some BDSM stuff. Like she the dumb. And you let her tie your big behind up with 7 strings of bowstrings. And she whisper out there, she scream out there, Samson, the Philistines are outside, Samson, you're weak. Your weakness, Samson. And he broke through. Samson, I don't know if you're on some dumb stuff. I don't know what you got going on. Why you getting whipped and chained up around here. I don't know. I'm not in your bedroom, my dog. All I know is, how did you get bound up by your wife in this bedroom, sir? How? Samson. You know what? Let me just keep going, because this man. Somebody should have left you should have left her butt then. Like, Samson. Okay, let's keep going. 16:10 Judges. Then Delilah said to Samson, look, you have mocked me and told me lies. Now please tell me what you may be bound with. So he said to her, if they bind me securely with new ropes that have never been used, then I should become weak and like any other man. You mocked me? I'm confused. You're the victim, Delilah? Gaslighting at its finest. So you're telling me that you wanted the Philistines to kill me? And Samson, your dumb behind still laying in the bed with this woman? And you gave her another opportunity to cry in front of you and tell me something. You mocked me. What is it? And he said, if you get some new rope and you bind me, it had to be a kink for him. I don't know. All I'm saying is, not his back behind about to be tied up again. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So he said to her, if they bind me securely with new ropes that have never been used, then I should become weak and be like any other man. Therefore, Delilah took new ropes and bound him with them and said to him, the Philistines are upon you, Samson. While they were lying in wait, staying in the room, but he broke them off his arms like a thread. How do you keep... Samson, how do you keep letting this woman put bounds on you? What is the conversation in the room? Talk about Samson likes toxicity. What's the conversation in the room? And what's in this room? Like, are you a freak or something? Like, what's happening here that you like, bound me, baby? Tie me up. Put the new ropes on me. I ain't gonna break this rope. I promise you this time. Samson, they're after you. Boom. Told you. I'm strong. Boy, what? What? Samson, what's happening in this room? What's really going on behind these doors that you keep getting your big behind tied up and bound and like, it's a lot of in between that ain't really being told here. It's a lot of stuff, Samson. You keep tied, and you laying your big behind up there getting tied up. Oh, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Delilah said to Samson, until now you have mocked me and told me lies. Tell me what you may be bound with. Off with her head. Off with her. I don't like her. Here come the third time, because 2 times wasn't enough. Here come the third time. Baby girl said, please tell me, Samson. Please, I must die before you do. Just tell me. Just tell me. And here his behind go. Let's hear his response. Let's get it. Roll the clip. And he said to her, if you weave 7 locks of my head, if you weave the 7 locks of my head into a web of the loom. So she web it tightly with the batten of the loom and said to him, the Philistines are upon you, Samson. But he awoke from his sleep and pulled out the batten and the web from his loom. 3 times. 3 times. We can say it's a test. A test is 1 time. This ain't no test, baby. Samson, how stupid can you be at this point? We can say he tested her. Baby, she failed the first test. She failed the second test. She done failed the third test. How many tests does this woman need to show you that she ain't for you? That she is the weapon formed against you. This ain't no test. This ain't no fire drill. This the fire. Samson, run. I don't know if she got what Cardi B done rapping about that WAP over there or something. I don't know what's going on. But it's something in the water. Because 3 times this woman done betrayed you. 3 times. And you keep sitting your big behind up there laying in this room. You ain't came out the room yet. You ain't came out the room yet, Samson. What's in the room? Is the room the weakness? Get out the room. What the heck is going on in here? What? Samson. Then she said to him, How can you say I love you when your heart is not with me? You have mocked me these 3 times and have not told me where your great strength lies. And it came to pass. Oh, I like her. You crying and you playing the victim because he ain't going to tell you what's going to kill him. And every time he tell you something, the people come in to kill him. And you crying, and he's sitting his big behind up there letting you cry because you ain't gonna let people kill you. This had to be a kink where he must love this. He must love getting beat up. He must. Baby, what's going on? What's going on? Is it me? Is it you? Is it me reading this Bible? Am I the problem? Let me keep going. And it came to pass when she pestered him daily with the words, and she pressed him so that her soul was vexed to death, that he told her all his heart and said to her, no razor has ever come upon my head. For I have been a Nazarite to God from my mother's womb. If I am shaven, then my strength will leave me. I shall become weak and be like any other man. So after days and days and days of her crying, Samson, please, you don't love me. Samson, please, just tell me, Samson, please, you can't love me. Every day, it finally got him. He finally got broken down. And he said to her, he confided into his wife. He confided into her. He said, I'm a Nazarite. And if a razor comes to my head, I will surely die. I have never shaved my hair. My hair is my strength. My hair is my strength. It has never been cut. He had a moment of vulnerability. Be careful who you give a moment of vulnerability to. He finally, the first part, he was just playing with her. And now he sees her crying, and he's like, okay, pipe down. Dry your tears. It's just my hair. He didn't really think anything about it. He's like, it's just my hair. That's all. It's nothing. It's just my hair. I've never cut it before. My hair is my strength. I ain't cut it. Like, if my hair leaves my head, I'll be just like everybody else. You got me, okay? Come lay down with Big Daddy and just lay down. We good. It's just my hair. When Delilah saw that he told her all his heart, she sent and called for the lords of Philistine, saying, come up once more, for he has told me all his heart. So the lords of Philistine came up to her and brought the money in their hand. She got her payday. And all money isn't good money. There's many people that have been betrayed or betrayed you for some dollars. For some dollars. We see it with Judas. 30 pieces of silver. 30 pieces. That's all. For the Messiah. People will sell you cheap. They came up with the money in hand. Then she lulled him to sleep. On her knees, she lulled him to sleep on her knees. So she laid him on her lap and, yeah, come lay on my lap while I rub your head. She rubbed his little head, laid him down, rubbed his little head, and called for a man, and he shaved him, and had shaved off the 7 locks on his head. Then she began to torment him, and his strength left him. So we think about dreads. So I'm from Florida. We got all kinds, my first son, a couple of my kids had dreads in the beginning. So you got dreads, you got dreadlocks, and you got wigs. I mean, we got all different kinds. So he only had 7. So he had literally dreadlocks. He had literally the big ones that were 7. He had 7. Those are the big ones or whatever. So he had 7 on his head. And when he laid on her head, because he trusted her, why? I can't fathom for the life of me why. I just. But I'm judging him, right? Y'all see how I'm judging him? Like, oh, he's stupid. Oh, he dumb. Oh, he didn't understand. How many times have we allowed somebody to betray us? Even more than once. How many friends have backstabbed us and we're still their friend? How many lovers cheated on us and we still stayed? How many times have we been betrayed over and over and over again and still stayed? How many times have we gave our secrets to somebody or told our secrets or went to somebody telling secrets and it ran to someone else's ear? We've been betrayed over and over and over and over. I can get mad at Samson, but then I can get mad at myself. I stayed for 17 years. This man had 2 babies on me and cheated with everybody that had something. I'm talking about if you walk by, baby, he got you. We can judge Samson for his weakness and wanting to be loved, because that's where he is right now. He wanted to be loved. He knew better. He knew she was betraying him. He hoped that she wouldn't, but he knew that she would. Many times in our lives, we've been just like Samson. I get mad with him in this, but then I think about my life like, Daria, girl, you should have left. Girl, you should have X, Y, and Z. Girl, you should have. Many times we have been like Samson. Betrayed by the people that's supposed to love us. Sending little crocodile tears. All right. Pipe down. It's not that deep. Many times. Many times. As he trusted her, he laid on her lap. He went to sleep with 7 dreads and woke up with none, and being tortured because his hair was his weakness. Let's get into it. And she said, "The Philistines are upon you, Samson." So he awoke from his sleep and said, "I will go out as before at other times and shake myself free." But he did not know that the Lord had departed from him. I don't even know what that feeling feels like or want to know. To run out the door thinking that you're powerful and you're mighty and the Lord is with you, but you have no strength left. Some people say, I can't even think about loving again. I don't have the strength to love again. I don't have the strength to refriend anybody ever again. I'd rather just be on isolation island. Just give me an island by myself, minus Epstein. Give me an island by myself. Because loving people hurt too bad. Being around people hurt too bad. So I would rather just be by myself. He ran out there thinking he had the strength of 10,000 men. And he didn't even have the strength of a pillow, because God had departed him. Many people ask why you didn't get up from that heartbreak. Because the floor was the closest you could get to getting up. Every time you try to get up, you slip in tears because you don't got no more strength left. That last betrayal was the last betrayal because you don't got strength to get up. He ran out like a lion and folded like a pillow. Let's get into it. Then the Philistines took him and put out his eyes and brought him down to Gaza. They bound him with bronze fetters, and he became a grinder in prison. They gouged out his eyes. They saw an opportunity to get him back. Because how dare they take responsibility for what they did to him? He was weak. He was broken. I can't even imagine the conversation he was having with himself. Another woman. Samson, you were betrayed by another woman. And at this point, I don't even want to say he was betrayed, because it kind of was like you just walked into a forest fire and you stayed there and let it burn. Yeah? They plucked out his eyes and they tied him up and bound him and they stuck him in prison. However, do you stay dead? Did that divorce kill you? It might have felt like it. But are you dead? Did that breakup kill you? It might have felt like it. But you're alive. Did that eviction, did that foreclosure, did that addiction, did that suicide attempt, note the word attempt, did it kill you? Did it? Whatever came up against you, did it kill you? You might have had your eyes gouged out so you couldn't see clearly. But did it kill you? However, the hair of his head began to grow again after being shaven. Are you growing again? Who had a heartbreak and now you're growing? And not only are you growing, but you're glowing now. It's almost like you're a child again and you got a little bit of aftergrowth in there and that hair coming back a little bit. Who got fired and then decided to be an entrepreneur and that business is growing, even if it's a little bit? Who got sober and you looking at that drug like never again? Who am I talking to right now? Who am I talking to right now that is having something after something tragic? Because it's going to live again. It's going to grow again. It's going to glow again. What they didn't gather or contemplate is that hair grows back, that strength comes back. You might be weak for a minute, but it comes back. It comes back. You might have been down and out for a minute, but it comes back. God gave him the hair. You don't think God gonna grow it back? God is going to give you the strength to come back again. Are y'all ready to come back? I don't know who I'm talking to. Y'all got me on here for 2 hours a day. I don't know who I'm talking to. But you're growing back. You're glowing back. Let's get into it. Now the lords of the Philistines gathered together to offer a great sacrifice to a dragon, their god, and to rejoice. And they said, our God has delivered into our hands Samson, our enemy. When the people saw him, they praised their God, for they said, our God has delivered into our hands our enemy, the destroyer of our land, and the one who multiplied our dead. Y'all God did, or y'all cunning, sneaky ways did? Because I didn't see y'all God in the room tying up him and bounding him up and shaving his head. I saw y'all woman that was weak do it, but not y'all gods. So it happened that when their hearts were merry, they said, call for Samson that he may perform for us. Like he a circus animal. Call so he can perform for us. Call so he can perform for us. So they called for Samson from prison, and he performed for him. And they stationed him between two pillars. Then Samson said to the lad who held him by hand, let me feel the pillars which support the temple, so that I could lean on them. Now the temple was full of men, and women. All the lords of Philistine were there, about 3,000 men and women on the roof watching while Samson performed. What they didn't know is Samson's hair grew back, which means his strength grew back. And maybe he did perform for you for a while. His back was against the wall. He didn't have eyesight. Y'all got him as a prisoner. So he doing a little hunky-dory dance. Okay, all right, y'all got that. But when it's my time, I will no longer perform again. 3,000 were there. 3,000 men and women were there, laughing at him, watching him perform like a good old boy. Dance, Samson. Sang, Samson. Jump, Samson. Samson, Samson, Samson. Okay, y'all got that. Y'all got that. Then Samson called to the Lord, saying, O Lord God, remember me, I pray. Strengthen me, I pray. Just this once, O God, that I may with one blow take vengeance on the Philistine for my 2 eyes. Catch that prayer. I want you to catch that prayer. Who's weak right now? Oh Lord God, remember me, I pray. Strengthen me, I pray. Just this once, oh God, that I may that I may with one blow take vengeance on the Philistine for my 2 eyes. Judges 16:28. And Samson took hold of the 2 pillars which supported the temple, and he braced himself against them, one on his right and the other on his left. Then Samson said, let me die with the Philistines. And he pushed with all his might, and the temple fell on the lords and all the people who were in it. So they were dead, that the people that he killed at death were more than he had killed in his life. So remember, he only did 30 and then 1,000. This time he took out 3,000 people with the pillars that he had. And his brothers and all of his father's household came down and took him and brought him up and buried him between Zorar and Eshtaol in the tombs with his father. They got Samson. His story is tragic. His story is tragic. He trusted in what he shouldn't have trusted in. But I want to highlight his comeback, because a lot of times we focus on what we lost. What we lost, who did what. But God takes account for everything. In order to get his strength back, it was his hair, yes. But his real strength was his faith. Because how did he know that he could still do it? He prayed and then he executed. He prayed and then he executed faith. Oh Lord, that you remember me, I pray. Oh Lord, strengthen me, I pray. This once, oh Lord, that I may take vengeance on them for my eyes. And he executed. Faith is what did it, because God had left him. The hair was just the physicality of him. God had left him. He prayed and brought God back. And God came in like a vengeance, because vengeance is God's. He didn't even give time to fast and pray that bad boy out. He said, let's go. Let's go. Y'all laughing? Y'all think it's funny? Y'all see me dancing like a good old boy? Hickory dickory dock. Samson is on that clock. It's that time. It's the faith that moves God. He grabbed a hold of those pillars because he had faith that he had his strength back. Although he had no evidence that the strength was back, he had faith to know that when he prayed, it was already so. And it was. And it was. Somebody need to hold on to faith and know that whatever you're believing for, it is already done. It is already done. You might have had a weak moment, even a weak season, but your strength is coming back. Your strength is coming back. I'm going to leave it off with the prayer of Samson. And I want you all to write this down for you all, just in case you run into a weak moment. Judges 16:28. O Lord God, remember me. I pray. Strengthen me. I pray. I'm not going to do the other part of it because God going to do that. But I just want that part of it right there. O Lord God, remember me. I pray. And strengthen me. I pray. And you can add on whatever else you want to add on. You got your strength back. Have faith to know that you can move mountains. That you can do anything you put your mind to. The strength lies within. Do you got faith to do the next big thing in your life? It is already done if you believe it. He prayed and then he executed. What are you going to do today? All right, I'm done. Y'all got 2 hours out of me. Y'all got 2 hours out of me. I'm done. I pray that you all got this message. I pray that this was really good for you all. I love the story of Samson in its entirety. And yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all. All right. I love you all, and I'll talk to you all later. Okay? Okay. Let's end it. Let's end it.